something brought you here today, and that something matters. That feeling of your mind running ahead of you, turning over every possible thing that could go wrong, rehearsing problems before they arrive. This session was made for exactly that. Not to fight it, not to push it away, but to offer your mind something it may not have felt in quite some time. All you need to do is let yourself receive it. So wherever you are right now, perhaps you might like to allow yourself to settle just a little. Not forcing anything, just noticing. The weight of your body where it meets the surface beneath you. The gentle rise and fall of your breath happening all by itself, without any effort from you at all. There may be sounds around you, near or far, and those sounds simply become part of the background, like traffic heard from inside a warm room. They don't require anything from you. Nothing does right now. You might notice that your mind is already doing what it knows how to do, moving forward, checking ahead, running through its familiar routes. And that's fine. That mind of yours has been working hard for a long time. It's been running at pace, covering ground, scanning the horizon. And as you listen, you might begin to sense just at the edges a kind of permission beginning to form. Not a stopping, not a shutting down, simply a slowing. The way a river doesn't cease to be a river when it widens and the current eases. It simply moves differently, more slowly, more at its own pace. And you can wonder what that begins to feel like even now. With each breath, there's a little less urgency than the breath before. Your shoulders perhaps are beginning to carry a little less. Your jaw, your hands, the space behind your eyes, all beginning to soften in their own time, in their own way. There's nothing to prepare for here. Nowhere to be ahead of. Just this breath. And then the next one. And as you settle further, perhaps you find yourself drawn to the image of a long road in the early evening. Not a busy road. A quiet one, stretching out through open country. The light turning gold and low across the fields. You've been travelling a long way on this road. A long way. And somewhere along this road, without quite deciding to, you've begun to slow down. The urgency that was driving you forward has softened into something gentler. The engine of the day quietening to a hum. And the landscape, which had been rushing past in a blur, begins to come into focus. The detail of it. The particular quality of the evening air. You follow this road down toward a place where it ends at a small wooden bench overlooking a wide, still valley. And you sit. And the valley holds you. The last of the light warming the far hills. Nothing is moving out there except the slow shift of the sky from gold to amber. And something inside you recognizes this. Recognizes the particular relief of arriving somewhere you didn't know you were heading for. And with each breath, you settle more completely into this place. This quiet, this particular stillness that has been waiting here for you. And you are here now, breathing. The air is moving in and out of your lungs without any effort at all. Your heart is beating steadily, doing what it has always known how to do. And somewhere beneath all the running and the checking and the scanning ahead, there is a part of you that already knows how to be still. Going deeper now. Consider what it is that a mind actually wants when it runs like yours has been running. It wants to keep you safe. It is doing its very best work, covering every angle, closing every gap, making sure nothing is missed. And it has been doing this for so long that it has perhaps forgotten that there is a difference between preparing and running, between useful readiness and the kind of movement that goes on even when there is nowhere left to go. Think of a compass, the needle swinging back and forth, looking for north. When the compass is still, the needle settles. Not because it has stopped caring about direction, but because it has found it. The stillness is not absence. It is arrival. And there is a part of your mind right now that is beginning to sense what it might feel like to settle like that. Not because the world has become safe and certain, but because you have found something steadier than certainty. And now, as you rest in this valley in the quiet of the evening, you might begin to notice something. The running, that familiar sensation of your thoughts moving ahead of you, scanning the horizon for what might go wrong. It is still there, somewhere. But right now it is distant. Like the sound of a motorway heard from a country garden. Present but not pressing. Not requiring anything. And in this gap, in this small and genuine silence, you're experiencing something real. Not a trick of distraction. Not a temporary pause before the running resumes. Something older than that. A mind that has found its natural pace, the pace it was built for, the rhythm underneath the racing. And it feels perhaps surprisingly like relief. Like setting something down that you had been carrying for so long you had forgotten you were carrying it. And you can let yourself feel that fully for a moment. The particular quality of a mind that has, at least for now, come to rest. And here is something interesting. This feeling, this ease, this quietness, it isn't being created from nothing. It's a remembering. A returning to something that was always part of you before the habit of running took hold. And because it belongs to you, it can come with you. Not just here, not just now, but into the ordinary moments of your days. You might find yourself sitting at a table at the end of an afternoon, a cup of something warm between your hands, the light changing in the room. And instead of your mind already moving into what might go wrong tomorrow or next week or in some imagined future, you notice briefly just the warmth, just the light, just this breath. In that moment you'll recognize it. The same quality of stillness. Not forced, not performed, simply available. Something has shifted. Something real. And this is only the beginning of what becomes possible when a mind is given permission to move at its own natural pace. In the coming days, perhaps you might like to notice the moment just before your mind begins to run. That particular tipping point, the breath before the scanning starts. And in that moment, just that moment, perhaps you could consider placing both feet flat on the floor, feeling the ground solid beneath you and taking one slow breath out. Just one. And as you do, that feeling from this valley, that particular quality of ease will be right there. Not far away, not something to find, simply available. Because you've been here now. Your body remembers. And now, gently and in your own time, awareness begins to return to the room around you. The sounds, the air, the surface beneath you. Returning not from somewhere far away, but from somewhere very close. Somewhere that is still, in a quiet way, with you. Bring a gentle movement to your fingers, your hands, and when you're ready, allow your eyes to open softly. Coming back, feeling settled, feeling present, feeling something that you may not quite have the words for yet. And that's exactly right. Some things are best felt before they are understood. And there is more when you are ready for it.